right, hello everyone. We are live now. Hello, the few people that are here.
Hello.
Am I-
Hi.
Hi. Yo, yeah, this big box is Boxer Champ, by the way, also known as Primal Merchant.
How's it going?
All right.
How's it going, chat?
What are we here today for, sir?
Alright. This was a proposal last time we were playing where I am going to show you some cards. There's going to be no context. I'm just going to tell you what it does, read it out for you. If Oracle text needs to be read, I'll read you that. And then I will ask you whether you think this card is good or bad.
Okay.
I've made it that it's not gonna be like, it's good sometimes, but it's bad like most of the time or whatever. Like in between answers, it's gonna be mostly binary answers, good or bad. And it'll be contextual in the sense of right now. So like the card is good right now, today in 2024, year of our Lord. So you don't have to be like, it was good in like 1998 or whatever, but
it was
not
good
good
when it
anymore,
came
whatever. None of
out,
that.
but not now.
We can do that later. But right now, good or bad.
All right.
That's all it is. And then after you give me your answer, and I'll probably ask you like why you think that or whatever, I'll tell you if you're right or not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna switch over, and oh wow, a blank screen. Who'd have thought?
And
Let's see
how many
here.
points. Let's see how many points you get. There's 15, I think.
All right.
14 slides, meaning 15 slides with 14 cards. Yeah.
All right, we'll see if you study, Joe. I ain't study for shit.
Yeah, Joe, did you study?
Yeah. I studied the non-materials you gave me. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
It is the best that you haven't done any studying, but you have a little bit of you have card knowledge, just not magic. So this will be good.
Yeah. Why semi-pro learns magic. Let's do this.
Yeah. All
right. First card, Ancestral Recall.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 3 cards or force your opponent to draw 3 cards.
For 1 blue mana. Instant speed. Is this card good or is this card bad?
Well, I mean, I feel like it depends on what you're trying to go for. Because to me, I feel like it could be good because you can force your opponent to draw stuff and deck the deck out faster, especially if you're near the end. If you're playing regular format, in Commander, it's not good whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I should also say in we're mostly focused on 60 card formats. So just
okay.
Yeah,
especially if you're in a deck that forces your opponent to draw and go through their deck faster. Yes. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick with yes. I'm gonna stick with it's good.
That is a fascinating answer. Okay, so Ancestral Recall is part of the Power 9. Power 9 is considered by most people to be the strongest cards ever printed. It is tier 0 cards. Best things out there. 1 mana draw 3 has never been surpassed in power. That level of card advantage has been shown to be way too strong. This card is only legal in 1 format, and it is restricted as well at 1 card.
Understandably so.
I did like that you bring up that you can also make your opponent draw cards, because that is actually like a random like upside that can happen occasionally. But drawing 3 for 1 mana instant speed is still today in 2024 absolutely fucking bonkers. It is an insane magic card. To give some context, like Pot Agree, like your chat is saying, same reason why Pot Agree is insane in Yu-Gi-Oh! Card advantage at such a cheap cost is just very, very powerful. And some people say this is the strongest card in Magic, period. Just due to how card advantage works in Magic, but it's arguable. But it's definitely in the top 5 strongest cards ever printed.
Okay. So I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even focus on the cost. I was focusing on the ability stream alone.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, super strong. All right, moving on. Next one. Wood Elemental, 3
Yeah.
and 1 green. So it's a 4 cost.
Yes, it's a 4-cost creature. Its power and toughness. I'll read you the oracle essentially of what this old text is trying to say. Its power and toughness is going to be set to the number of untapped forests you sacrifice when this comes into play. So you cast Wood Elemental, you have to sacrifice untapped forests equal to the amount of power and toughness that you want it to be.
So
card good?
when you're sacrificing, you're throwing it to the graveyard essentially.
Graveyard,
right?
yes.
Yeah, this is awful. Because you're sacrificing how you pay things.
Yeah.
That's
sacrificing
awful.
Resources. Yeah. You're sacrificing resources at a horrible rate. This is one of the worst cards ever printed. It's memed on like all the time. It's iconic. It goes even worse than you think it is. So okay, think of it this way: you have 4 mana. You cannot cast this. This is a 0/0 if you only have 4 lands in play.
So you have
if you have 5 lands in play, you play it and then sacrifice an untapped forest. That's the part that makes this even like juicier. It's even worse than you think it is because you can't tap that land for mana and then cast this. No, you have to sacrifice unused lands, specifically forests. So it's like 5 mana 1/1, 6 mana 2/2, 7 mana 3/3, and along the way you're sacrificing lands. It is
awful.
It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really bad. So awful.
Yeah, and also that art though. Look at that guy.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It looked like me earlier before I got my beard trim. All right, let's see here. Archangel's Light. You gain 2 life for each card in your graveyard, then shuffle your graveyard into your life. Yes, this is good. I don't need to, even though it's an 8 cost, you basically refresh your deck. This can bring you back from a dire situation. Like, yeah, this is a good card.
So,
actually,
so Archangel's Light is a 8 mana sorcery. And it's a mythic rarity. I do want to point that out just for this story. There's that orange tinge. It's like an extra rarity. You saw it when you were opening packs as well.
Yeah.
It's like a rarity above rare. This is arguably one of, if not the worst mythic ever printed. So it's funny you say refresh because you're using your Weiss brain. In Weiss, you are right. Something like this would be good, and we do see those cards see play in competitive formats.
But we're not in Weiss.
Magic. Holy moly, is this card bad? Okay, so you are right. It can save you. You can, like, the dream is that, like, you have, I don't know, like 10 cards in your graveyard. You gain 20 life. You're like, oh yeah, I'm doing good. I just put all my good stuff that I used up in my graveyard back to my library. I can continue on. What's actually happening here is that you're paying 8 mana to do nothing. You are doing something. You're raising a life total. You aren't like in dire straits anymore. Yes, you put some cards back from your graveyard into the library. But contextually in Magic, there's a lot of cards you just want in your graveyard. And then there's a lot of decks that utilize the graveyard in ways of recursion, getting stuff out of it. Also, this affects the board in no way. If your opponent has a bunch of creatures that are already killing you, this changes nothing.
Yeah.
The next turn, your opponent's just punching you in the face again. So, while yes, everything you said is true, and that is actually like a really common... It's the reason why I have this card on here. New players to Magic always over-evaluate life gain. Always. Because they're like, oh, that gets me out of a dire strait. I'm healthy again. I'm not gonna die. Where in actuality, cards that only gain you life are mostly atrocious. They have to be really like high life gain at a low rate or repeatable, with added on stuff. But shuffling your library or shuffling your graveyard into your library just isn't good enough. This card's also interesting that when it was designed, apparently this card was going to be something really good, and then at the last second they're like, "Whoa, okay, guys, this is like too good. Let's take it down a notch," and they took it a little too down, and then we have
and then they cut it in half. The end.
and then it became really bad.
Huh. Okay.
Food for thought.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you got 2 right so far. You got Ancestral
I'm
Recall
2 for
right,
1.
and you got Wood Elements right. 2 for 1. Let's go to the next
All
one.
right. Fast Bond. Is that East Bond or Fast Bond?
Fast Bond with
Fast
an
Bond.
F. Yeah.
Okay. Fast Bond. You may put as many lands into play as you want each turn. Fast Bond does 1 damage to you for every land beyond the first that you play in a single turn.
It is also a 1 mana enchantment for 1
Yes.
green.
So I look at it this way, because there are cards that use the ability of you getting hurt to do a build, like for them to pop off. If you take damage, you can use the card. Extra skills go off. Plus, this can allow you to throw down more lands than. I look at it as you could probably do early game ramp. Because you don't have to put them down. It's you can do 1 per turn and it's not going to do any damage.
Yeah, you can do your normal land drops and it won't hurt you.
But I look at it this way: if you're playing like a black deck, I notice they like to hurt you to power themselves up. So I feel like in a green black deck, this would be fantastic.
Yeah. Honestly, everything you said was correct. I would go a step above, and this is in like the top 50 cards of all time. Any card that ramps your resources faster than your opponent in Magic is usually very strong. This one is even more so because it's lands. It only pings you for 1, and yes, that is damage or whatever, but it's pretty much free. So imagine a game. Just imagine this. Your opponent plays Fast Bond turn 1, they pass. You play 1 land, and you pass. On their second turn, they play 3 lands, and they play a 4-drop. A card that costs 4 mana. While you only have 1 land in play. Do you think you're going to win that game?
No.
With no other context. Yeah. That game is so skewed already by the fact that they played Fastmon and they were able to push their resources out. Turbo style. It's a very strong card that will never ever be reprinted.
All right, cool.
Or anything really like it.
So,
or at least it's pushed.
I'm curious. Do you have a price, or do you know a price what this goes for?
Oh, Fastbond? It's actually not that expensive because it's not legal anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the oldest version of it is expensive, but like a revised copy is like, I don't know, like $10 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's some money, but it's nothing like crazy.
Okay. Also, hi Twice, hi Key, and hi Matt.
Hi chat.
Yeah. My roommate's in here.
Fans out here. This has been good discussion. I've really enjoyed what you've been saying. I actually really like how you're like using the information you have to be like, oh, this would be good with these cards that you've already seen. Like, you're totally right. There's just even more to it than that of just not only good in that archetype. It's just an insane Magic card. That's with just the little example that I posted.
Yeah.
Very, very strong.
All right. Next one. Lotus Guardian. Artifact creature flying. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. But it's a 7 cost.
Yeah. 7 mana of any color for a 4/4 flyer that can tap for any 1 mana of any color. Is this good?
I say... I'm going to go with a no. If it was like a 4 cost, I would say yes. Alpha Fastbond costs 1.4 grand.
That sounds about right. Pretty much every rare from Alpha is thousands.
Now, if Lotus Guardian was a 4 cost, I would say yeah. Even 5 cost, I'd be like yeah. But 7's by that point in the game, I feel like it's gonna be a little too late.
You nailed it. That is actually that. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, at 4 costs, it'd actually be pretty solid. It'd actually be very good. Actually, it wouldn't be like amazing. In 2024, but like when this was printed, it would have been absurd.
Yeah.
At 4 mana, back when creatures were really bad. Yeah, this card sucks. So it's 7 mana. You want a card to be good.
There's a lot of better
you want
targets.
It to be winning you the game. What this does is that yes, it's a 4 mana. It's a 4/4 flyer, which is it's not like embarrassing, but it's not winning you the game immediately. And the idea that you're going to be using this to tap for mana is very silly because you already have 7 mana. Did you need this to tap for mana at that point? That's weird. So that's pretty much flavor text.
Yeah, it's like someone just said, if you could play a 7 cost, why do you need a single?
You need
more
a single
mana?
more. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I adore this card because it was one of the first cards I ever got as a kid. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But not as bad as other cards we have seen so far. It can win you the game. This unlike Wood Elemental or Archangel Avacyn or whatever. This
still could do stuff.
Yeah,
but
it's not great.
Yeah,
and like you were saying, not at rate. Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Next one, Mishra's Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Or Mishra's Workshop.
Yeah, Mishra's Workshop. It's
93.
a land.
All right, tap to add 3 colorless mana to your mana pool. This mana be only used to cast artifacts.
Yeah, so it'll add 3 mana to your mana pool. No colors, it's just colorless, and you can only use it to cast artifacts of any type. It can be artifact creature or just normal artifacts, whatever.
Oh no, go back. Nope, I'm skipping. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
So it just says artifacts. Does that include artifact creatures or just straight artifacts?
Yeah. Yep, it includes anything that has the super type artifact, and that includes artifact creatures.
I'm gonna say, well, obviously this is quite good because you can still get, especially if you're running artifacts. Oh my word! Yeah, this is fantastic. For the cost of 1, you get 3.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Now, if you were to use it for the Lotus Guardian, now
you're gaming.
Yeah, that would kind of that make the card pretty all right. Because essentially it'd be a 4 cost.
Yeah.
So,
Mishra's Workshop is one of the best lands ever printed. They didn't know what they were doing when they printed this. This was printed in Antiquities, one of the first expansion sets for Magic, and it was all about artifacts. And at the time, they were like, you know what? We have a set that's all about artifacts. We need a land that helps cast the big stuff.
And then they regretted their decision.
Turns out, 20 plus years later, there's a hell of a lot of artifacts that are really good for 3 mana or 4 mana that you can turbo out in turn 1, turn 2. This card's very strong. It's only legal in Vintage, the oldest format.
Yeah. And
it is restricted, so you can have 1.
So while I have you here, I heard there was a thing called the Rich format because there was 5 cards that cost like $10,000. But it's required. Yeah, this is one of their local my local card shop here, Blue Ox. There's a worker we call Jenks. He said he calls it the Rich Man format, and he said there's like 5 cards that are mandatory to play in this format, and they're like $10,000.
Well, okay. So he's probably I guess he's probably talking about Vintage. There's one other format that can use these cards, but it's Canadian Highlander, and it's a little bit more French. But Vintage, that is the only format you can play the Power 9 in. And if you're not playing any of the Power 9, you have to be doing something very silly otherwise, because you are playing those cards, and the Power 9 are all thousands of dollars. So yes, it is absolutely the rich man's format. Mishra's Workshop, I think, is like 3K or something like that. Maybe 2.5K or something like that.
Yes. And then people complain about signed Weiss cards anyway. An Alpha Black Lotus, last time I heard it either went from 50,000 or 500,000. One of the two. So, bam. That's the last I heard. It's been a while since I looked at the prices.
For prices for
Oh,
alpha,
160K. I was kind of in the ballpark.
yeah. For stuff like that, at like really for alpha stuff of Power 9, there's so little of alpha. To give context, it's like I forget the numbers. It's like 1 to like 10,000 cards printed today or something like that. Like the ratio of cards that exist for alpha is so little compared to like sets today. It was only printed on like the East Coast, no, West Coast, yeah, West Coast. And it there's just so little of it. And so little of it in good condition as well. So like saying like an alpha Black Lotus is that much, there's a lot more context that's needed there. Like
condition
condition
and
is
new
it
everything.
in?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
get
graded?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing for it's the same thing for any TCG. I mean, look at the Charizard or anything like that. Yeah. All right, cool. I got a Shadowless set, base set 1 Charizard foiled, but it's in dog water condition. Doesn't mean it's going to go for $500,000. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can. Or you can be the guy that gets the 1 ring, sells it for $2 million to Post Malone,
and me Post Malone. I know.
And me Post. Yeah. I don't know if that adds to it or takes away. Anyway, moving on.
Necro. All right, but yeah, you nailed it. Mishra's Workshop is very good. So you've gotten everything right except for 1.
All right, Necropotence. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 cost enchantment. Skip your draw step.
Yeah, so you don't draw on your draw step.
Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library face down. Put that card into your hand at the beginning of your next end step.
So what's happening here is that for each 1 life you pay, you are taking the top card of your library out. You're exiling it from the game. And then whenever your next end step is on your turn specifically comes up, you put that card into your hand.
So I pay 5. I draw 5 cards. I don't know what they are because they're face down exiled.
Yeah.
At the end of my next turn.
Yeah, all right. At the beginning of your end step. So you can like play this, pay 5 life, and at the end of that turn, you would draw those 5 cards.
Oh,
or put those 5 cards in your hand.
Oh, okay. In that sense, I'd say that's good, especially for a 3 cost.
Why is it good?
Especially in the black deck, you want to ramp down your life. That's one thing I've noticed. You want to ramp down your life, and then the more you discard or put into the graveyard, the more you. What do you mean you have? Black or Lotus.
They're asking about Black or Lotus.
I was like, you have a. Sets. I didn't see Blacker.
It's a card that you like rip apart. It's really cool. Anyway, continue.
So I think that in the sense of every time you exile a card, because whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. There's a lot of cards that ramp off of this, and this could help ramp faster. I look at it that way. Plus the fact that, all right, I pay 5 and bam, now all of a sudden I got 5 extra cards for the next turn.
Yeah. So are you saying this is good?
Is there a discard hand limit? I can't remember.
Yeah, 7. Okay. This does check it. So like it's the step after your end step.
So this wouldn't have
cleanup phase.
So this wouldn't be affected, or would be affected?
No, it would check it. Yeah.
Okay, so if I had 5 cards in hand, I drew 5. I had to discard 3.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Even with that, I still say it could be good because it can help you filter out your hand, and still you can get rid of junk you can't use.
Yeah. Necropotence is insane. Paying 1 life. The reason why I put this on here is a twofold. One, new players get scared of paying life for resources. And same with fast spawn, where you're dealing 1 damage to yourself to play an extra land. This is also insane in the same context of that you're paying 1 life. You're using your life as a resource to draw cards, and 1 life for 1 card is an absurd rate. Yeah, you would take that all day. You slam this, draw 7. and you're way ahead of your opponent.
Yep, you're back to full hand. You have a bunch of materials for the next turn.
Yeah, it's absurd. The exile thing does not matter. Like 90% of the time, you're drowning your opponent in card advantage. When this was printed back in Ice Age, which was 1995, I want to say, that winter was horrible. People complained about this card nonstop. It was played everywhere. Every tournament list had this card being played. It is extremely powerful and still powerful today.
All right, cool. So I was on top of it. I just gave a weird answer for it. Got it.
No, I like your answers because it gives context of how you view Magic at the moment and how you view like archetypes and how cards work together, which is important. Which is important.
All right, Scab Ruinator. It's a creature zombie horror. It's a 3-cost, 1 generic or anything, and 2 water. As an additional cost to Scab, exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard. Flying, you may cast this from your graveyard.
So when you cast this, no matter if it's from your hand or from graveyard, you have to also exile 3 creatures from your graveyard. But it is a 3-mana 5/6 flyer, which is, something to think about.
Yeah.
And you can cast it from your graveyard. Is this good? We're getting into harder territory, by the way. Here, we're getting.
I'm gonna say yes.
Things.
I'm gonna say yes
Okay.
because you're already that the graveyard is another resource material. I look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because those creatures are already out of play, and I don't think blue has anything that can bring creatures back, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. So even if you were to play this, you could play it again. You can get a 2/4. You can get a 2/4 from it. And I think you could keep on doing it even if it dies. Because it says it doesn't say you have to exile the card after another use.
Correct, yeah. When this dies, you can just recast it again. Yeah. That's true.
But the only limit is your creatures. Because you have to do that.
Oh yeah, to answer your question twice, yes, but it depends on the format. So Magic is not like Yu-Gi-Oh, where Yu-Gi-Oh is like one big format. Magic is divided into many formats, and it has its own rules and ban lists and stuff, like similar to Pokemon. And Weiss is one big format, correct?
Yes.
As well.
There's no vintage. There's no this. There's no that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Hey, J-Man, how you doing?
You're saying, well, hey, J-Man.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. So, Scab Ruinator, when this was spoiled for Innistrad, the set that this was from, that was back in, I think, 2011. It was very hyped. I don't know what the pre-sale numbers were, but I think it was like pre-selling for like $25, $30. It was very high. It was actually one of the most popular cards purchased, and people were very high on it for the exact reasons that you just stated. It's cheap. It's a big flyer. It recurs itself. You can cast from the graveyard. That's so good. That's all true, but this card did nothing. It saw 0 play. At the beginning, a lot of people tried it, and it turned out it was just bad. Turns out getting 3 creature cards in your graveyard, not as easy as you'd think. There would be a lot of instances where there were other Scab Ruinators that you would have to exile to get one other back, so it was like awkward. You'd have to run a certain amount of creatures in your deck. You'd have to also self-mill yourself, but that would mostly include playing at the time creatures that weren't very good or spells, and those like instants and sorceries, and those cannot be used to exile to bring this guy back. And it also just dies everything. A lot of removal. While yes, it will win combat, like you said, it can recur itself, and you can use your graveyard as a resource. It turns out it just, even though it looks good on paper, it's just not good enough.
Yeah,
It's not good enough.
I J-Man also said, yeah, no one's self-milling for this guy. He
Yeah.
literally, yeah, like I get that. Yeah, like in that context, because I mean, I'm used to seeing things get wiped off the board, but like realistically, you got to keep getting things wiped off the board to even use it.
Yeah, it's tough. That cost is a lot tougher than you think. It's a card that you'd have to play with to be like, oh, this is would two creatures make this better? That's a fascinating question. I don't know. Back then, I think so. If it was one, it would be very good, I think. At least
Oh
it would have
yeah,
saw play, for sure. It would have saw a lot of play if it was
oh
only
yeah,
one. Two, maybe. Three is a lot. Three is a lot.
that's asking a lot.
Two, I think it would be better. Yeah. The difference between two and three is monumental. I do want to say. I didn't there were cards that I didn't bring up on here. Yet we could do something like this again where we ask harder questions and stuff about cards.
Mm.
But the difference in Magic of things that cost like 3 to 2 to 1, it's hard to really showcase how big the difference is between something that costs 3, something that costs 2, something that costs 1.
Mm.
And the same math can be used for here. 2 would probably be a lot better. Yeah. I don't know how much better, but it would definitely be better. Be playable. Back then.
If this card was green, it might
Not
also
anymore.
be
This is
nice,
just a
but
big
blue
beater.
is eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
can see
greenness
that.
would have been interesting. It would have been very not green, but it would have been interesting.
I think a commander, it could probably still be. I think you could see it a lot.
I would like to use it as a commander because it'd be funny. Just
Yeah,
because
well,
no one's
yeah,
expecting
that's
I'm
me as a
fighting
player,
5, 6
too.
flyer
That
beating
one
down.
situational just happens. I'm like, well, it's 100 cards. I got a bunch of weak stuff that's been going. All right, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
look
that's-
at that.
that's a
He's
good
back
point.
again. Oh, he's back
He's
again.
back again. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a very good point. Something to think about.
All right.
All right.
Ready for the next one?
Next card. Yeah, let's do it.
Oko, Thief of Crowns. Okay, so you got to do a multicolor deck.
Yes.
Planeswalker,
1 green, blue for a planeswalker.
which that's a pretty nice cheap thing. Creates food tokens. Adds on 2 to
So-
him.
Let's go through each ability, just like real slow, just so you fully understand what this card does. So it's +2. It starts at 4 loyalty. It's 3 mana, 1 and a green and a blue. +2 loyalty. It makes a food token. Food tokens are artifact tokens that you can pay 2, tap, sacrifice it, and gain 3 life. 2 mana of any color.
Mhm.
The +1, you get to target any artifact or any creature, and it will lose all abilities and become a green elk with base power and toughness 3/3. So no matter what that card was, it is now an elk that is a 3/3 in green. -5, exchange control a target artifact or creature you control, and target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. Is this card good?
So, I like the fact that
It does a lot of things.
Yeah, he
Don't
can
be
generate
afraid to
food
ask questions.
tokens, and then he can turn the food tokens. If you don't have anything else, you can turn them into 3/3 with toughness. Or
That's true.
you can put 3/3 elks on the field.
That's true.
The thing I don't get, and I feel like there's stuff to this. Exchange a target artifact or creature you control with a target creature of your opponent with 3 or less power. So
Yeah, so
a question:
you can steal small creatures from your opponent.
Could you?
Mhm.
So say if you attack something, or you attack, or someone blocks with something. So say if it goes from 5 power to 2 power, could you use that to steal it at the end?
No,
before the end of
that
turn?
would be. You would have to have something that says specifically like -3, -0, or something like that to make it actually smaller. What you're describing is just combat happening, and that doesn't affect power or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with yes, it's good because you can swap a blank 3/3 for a 3/3 with actual abilities that actually does stuff. Let alone creating food tokens that you can also turn into more generic attacking tokens, or you can be able to heal yourself on top of it. So yes, and especially for a 3-cost Planeswalker, I think this is pretty good.
Okay.
Actually.
No, you are correct. I'm gonna say something a little controversial here. I know people always talk about the Power 9 for strongest cards ever printed. In my personal opinion, Oko Thief of Crowns in a 60-card format is the strongest card ever printed. By a long shot. This is contextually as well. Black Lotus is stronger because that's part of the Power 9. That's the card that Chad was talking about, where you tap, sacrifice it, add 3 mana of any color. That's still probably king. Same with Ancestral Recall in like a general sense. But as a card that can end the game, Oko Thief of Crowns is on another level. It's there's a lot of context I have to add to this, so I'll just make it quick. But everything that this card does is so fucking good. The +1 is probably the most egregious part about it. The +1 negates anything that your opponent is doing. So in a normal game of Magic, how you're going to win 90% of the time is through combat damage. Yes, there are decks that will combo off or do some kind of synergies between cards or whatever. But most games of Magic are going to end with your life total going down to 0 because you're being attacked by creatures that do things. Oko says, no. I don't care how big. I don't care what it does. It is now a 3/3 elk.
Yeah, I just realized that.
That ability is... It's absurd what it did to formats where it was legal in. This card was standard legal. It came in a standard set. It wasn't like a specialty set or anything, so it was legal in every format that it could be legal in. It's banned in every format except for Vintage. And rightfully so, because it completely destroyed any deck that wanted to play creatures. And turns out most Magic decks are built around playing creatures.
What?
Also, on top of that, it can randomly target artifacts. It can randomly target artifacts. So, like, on top of creature decks being negated, it negates artifact decks. So it's like, what else is left after that other than, like, combo, I guess? So it just demolished anything that was in its way. It gained you life as well with the food tokens, just in case. It made you creatures with those food tokens with its +2 and +1 that you could smash your opponent's face in. And its loyalty is so ridiculously high, it just didn't die. Like, you would beat down it and you would give your opponent 3/3s, but it didn't matter because Oko was at like 10 loyalty by like turn 4. Because usually you would play like a creature turn 1 that taps for mana, and then you would play this on turn 2. And then your opponent would have to have a card that literally states destroy target planeswalker, or else they lost the game most of the time. This card is... Yeah, I still stand by it. This is the... Outside of, like, mana acceleration and card draw that happens in the Power 9, and, like, a few other cards that have been printed out throughout the years, I still stand by this is one of, if not the strongest card that's ever been printed. And it's a card that you have to play with to understand how good this card is. So yes, you are correct. It is good, but it might be a little bit better than good.
Okay, and he's hot. All right. Anyway,
and he's hot. Yes,
we gotta make sure that point gets across.
Yeah. If you like this guy, he's actually coming back as a character in the next set, and he's gonna be a cowboy apparently. So be ready for that.
Hey, appreciate you twice. Go have fun. Go do what you do. Be safe.
Aw, I'm glad you enjoyed.
All right. So, Lion's Eye Diamond artifact. Sacrifice this card. Discard your hand. Add 3 mana of any color to your mana pool. Play this ability as a mana source.
So it's 0 mana. It's an artifact. So it's free to cast. In order to get the 3 mana, you have to sacrifice it and discard your entire hand. To give context to this, there is no timing window for you to be able to cast anything from your hand because it's a It's a clause in order to get that 3 mana. So your hand will be completely discarded in the graveyard once you get that 3 mana. Is this card good?
So, question: if this is the last
Mm-hmm.
card and you play it,
Mm-hmm.
does that mana pool? Does that mana stay or no?
Oh,
Actually, well, let me rephrase that for the very beginning. Does this mana stay?
yeah.
Yes or no?
No, so it's adding. This is just the old way of describing that you're adding 3 mana of any
Mhm.
color. It still follows the same rules of mana and exiting at the end of a phase. So like, say you're in main phase 1, once you go to declare attackers, your mana will be gone from sacrificing this. So you get 3 mana of any color one time.
I'm gonna go with no. Even though this might be a decent situational card, because you could still have things on the field that required to tap mana, but the fact that you sacrifice your whole hand just to get 3 mana, I don't. It'd be different if you're like, all right, this at the end of your turn, gain X cards back. Like if you're like draw, if I discarded 5, I get draw 5 back. But I feel like this card sucks.
Will that be your final answer?
Yeah, it's gonna be my final answer.
Okay. To be honest with you, I'll give you the point anyway, because I think this is probably one of the trickiest ones on here. You are correct in the context of that's how people felt, and they were right when this card was printed. This card was like a bulk rare when it was printed. No one, people thought it was laughable. It's a fixed version of Black Lotus essentially. Black Lotus does the same exact thing, except you don't have to discard your hand, so it's like infinitely better. However, as the years gone by, graveyards have just become a second hand due to a lot of different cards, and this card is just Black Lotus with context. So you were correct in there is contextual parts where this will be good, and so this card is very good. But it is with context of there are other cards that made this card good. It was really bad when it was printed and for a few years after that. But as the years went on, just more and more cards interacted with the graveyard of recursion and things on the battlefield asking you for mana and stuff. This card's very good and sees a lot of play today and very expensive. It's like $400 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Very strong, but it's only strong in certain situations. So I'll give you like a half point for that. You're like, you are correct, but yeah. In 2024, this card's very good.
Peek. Look at the target player's hand and draw a card for 1 cost. Yes, this is good.
Why is this good?
Because you can see what the opponent's cooking in their hand, which this doesn't say. Well, I don't actually. So I know in Arena, if a card's revealed, it stays shown. It's not the same way in IRL, obviously.
Well, so technically, when there is open information, that information does stay open for the rest of the game.
So what, you would put it on the table face up?
Yeah, that's like the nice thing to do. Otherwise, you write it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is basically, especially if you're starting off, you could see what your opponent has to begin with. Like right off the bat, you can see what's going on. You can see how the next couple of turns can unfold. See, how they started, how they're going to ramp, etc., etc. Especially if the information stays out there until the card's used, obviously. But, and then on top of it, you replace this card in your hand.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's good.
I really like that explanation because that leads into the reveal here very well. Everything you said is correct, but for a card that's better than this, Peek, I don't want to say is bad because that's not the right way to say it. It's overcosted. It turns out. It turns out at 1 mana, it's just not good enough. It saw a little bit of play when it first came out. 20 whatever years ago, but not too much. And that effect at 1 mana just turned out to be just not good. While everything you said is very true, knowing information is very valuable and it replaces itself at 1 mana. Why not? Turns out that's just not good enough. And it would just see zero play. Years later, in I want to say 2013 or something, a card called Gitaxian Probe is printed. It is exactly the same as Peak, except that you can cast it for 1 blue or for 2 life. That card was so good it got banned in multiple formats. And that is a good example of a showcase between the differences in power level of mana cost. So between 1 mana and 0 is also cataclysmic. It is huge, the differences between using life as a resource to do this effect or 1 mana. At 1 mana, this card is, I don't want to say unplayable, but pretty much unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
While for free, it's so good that it got banned. Because it allowed combo decks to do exactly what you just described. To be able to see your opponent's hand, see if it's free to do your thing, and then pop off if it is. And that's exactly what happened with that card. But it turns out if you make that cost 1 more mana to do, it's just not good enough.
Huh.
So you're right. You're right with what you said was right, but just not for that cost, actually. Crazily enough.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Hmm.
Even at 1 mana, it's still overcosted for this effect.
Very interesting.
With Probe banned, this card saw like a little bit of play and like people tried it, but not good enough.
Not good enough. Huh.
Yeah. Something to think about.
All right. Smokestack. 4 cost of any color. Artifact.
Mm-hmm.
During your upkeep, you may put a soot counter on the smokestack. You may put a soot counter on the smokestack.
Mm-hmm.
During each player's upkeep, each player sacrifices a permanent for each soot counter smoke on smokestack.
Yeah. So how this plays out is that you play it. A whole your turn passes, your opponent's turn passes, and then during your upkeep, you put a soot counter on it. Then during your opponent's turn, on their upkeep, they have to sacrifice 1 permanent. You go to your turn. You sack 1 permanent, and then you choose to put another soot counter on it. If you do, it would go to your opponent's turn. After that, they would have to sack 2, and then it would keep going from there.
So, in this sense, what's a permanent?
A permanent is any card that is on the battlefield.
So basically,
lands,
you have to choose
planeswalkers, enchantments, artifacts, creatures, any card that is permanently on the battlefield. Is this card good?
I'm thinking, because off of my limited experience, I'm thinking it could definitely, depending on the artifacts or certain things. Because during the trial decks, we played with artifacts that got, as soon as they got put in, or it got taken and put in the graveyard, they could still come back and they have better abilities. So they can counter off of that. If I believe this would also counter or go with food tokens, because that's that's on the field. That would be a permanent.
Yeah. Any tokens? Yeah.
And then you can sack that and still get the +2 life, if I remember correctly.
So when you sacrifice something for like a different reason, you don't get you can't sacrifice a thing for 1 ability and then do it for another, if that makes sense. You can only choose 1.
Okay.
But you are correct that you can still sack them for this ability.
I'm going with it's good because it's just allowing you to have a second hand, which is that graveyard. Because like I was saying, with the artifacts and maybe vehicles too, I haven't played against anyone successfully putting on a vehicle. But I believe this would be pretty, I won't say pretty good, I'm just going to say good.
So, I really like your answer. It's um, I'm glad that you saw this card as good because a lot of new players see symmetrical pain or symmetrical abilities like this that hurt both of you as bad.
Mhm.
You're like, oh, this hurts me too. Why would I play this? Well, you brought up good examples. You break that symmetry. Smokestack is probably the most famous card with this type of mechanic because the word stacks comes from this. It's like hotly debated, like exactly where the word stacks came from, but a lot of
Mhm.
people say it's from this card. So if you've ever heard the term stacks, this is where it comes from.
Huh.
In card terminology. It is a term used for shutting down your opponent from doing anything. Usually punishing them in some way, and usually it's cards that are symmetrical, but you break the symmetry. A good example that you brought up was food tokens. Say you have a bunch of tokens to sacrifice that's just lying around, while your opponent doesn't, and they have to sacrifice a land or their creatures. That is very good because you are much more on resources than they are.
Mhm.
You built your deck around Smokestack. They did not. So Smokestack saw a lot of play when it was first printed, and pretty much any format that it could still be viable is still see a little bit of play. It's not the insane powerhouse that it once was, but it's an iconic card that is still good and powerful today.
Mhm. All right.
Final card? Or no, two more.
Tybalt the Fiend Blooded. Planeswalker, 2 fire,
Hmm.
with 2 loyalty.
Hmm.
Then you get a +1, draw a card, and discard one at random.
Hmm.
-4, Tybalt deals damage equal to the number of cards in your target player's hand to that player. -6, gain control of all creatures until the end of turn. Untap them, and they gain haste until the end of the turn. So they can immediately attack, correct?
Yep. Is this card good? It does a lot of things. And it's a 2-mana planeswalker.
The thing that I so like that last ability is fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
But the problem is getting him to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's 1 turn +1. 1 turn
Mm-hmm.
+1. That's going to be 4 turns. And a lot can happen in 4 turns.
Mm. Yeah.
So I'm going to go with no. For the simple fact that it takes forever to build up. Don't get me wrong, that last ability is fantastic. That could be a game changer too.
Is that your final answer?
Let me think on this a little bit more. I'm going to play this out.
No, let's go.
So if I get this the second turn, for God knows what reason, I can get this on second turn. I play it.
Mm-hmm.
Use it to build up. No one can attack this directly.
Well, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
For some reason, no one can attack it. So in a perfect world, like you were saying,
Yeah, and
4
then
turns to get the final ability.
Worst comes to worst, I'm down to 1 creature. You got 5. Next turn, you're gonna wipe me. I got like 8 loyalty. I'm pay 6. I get all your creatures, and I can swing you, possibly for game.
That would be a good scenario.
I want to say no because it takes too long to build up.
I'll take that as your final answer.
Yeah.
This card sucks. This card's really bad. So this is another card that was really hyped when it came out and was spoiled. It's a 2-mana planeswalker. They've never done that before yet, and I was like, wow, that has to be really strong, right? That has to be really good. Turns out, yeah, you are right. That takes forever. 4 whole turns without this getting hit at all? Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And also to get there, you have to draw a card and then discard a card at random.
Mhm.
Imagine the nightmare where you +1 this, and then you like discard the card you really want to play that's gonna like really help you, or discard a land that you really needed to play. Like the discard at random part is so atrociously bad. But you are right. That -6 ability is really good. That -6 ability is actually already a card that J-Man brought up called Insurrection, which is very good. Which is I think it's 8 mana, 5 red, red, red for a sorcery. Gain control of all creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. They untap or whatever. That card is very good. So you are completely right. You have evaluated this card perfectly, actually. The -6 is very strong. It will probably win you the game, but getting there is insane. It will never happen. I don't think I've ever seen this happen. I've tried to make this card work. I've played a lot of really bad cards in Commander before, especially online back in the day. Oh yeah, I tried this card many times. Never, not once.
But if anyone can make it happen, it's you. What are you telling me?
Oh man, that discard at random is so punishing. So punishing. It's funny though. It sure is funny. And the -4 is mostly flavor text, but it's, you know.
Yeah, I didn't even consider that because, like,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Force of Will, I played that dead game. I'm just kidding. It's still alive. It's still getting sets. We just don't have it here.
Somehow, yeah.
All right. 3 cost, 2 blue. So 5 cost overall. You may pay 1 life and exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay this. So you can just pay 1 to play this, and you can counter. Yes, this is good.
Exile another. You have to exile another blue card from your hand.
Still, that's good. You could just counter for pay 1 life and discard a card which could potentially be very useless to counter a target spell. Yeah, I feel that is good.
Yeah, this card's good. You got it. yeah, this card. Not only is this card good, it's probably one of the most iconic and most important cards ever printed in Magic. In older formats, this card single-handedly make sure that combo never truly becomes like a tier 0 deck.
Mm-hmm.
That insane combo decks that try to win the game on turn 1, turn 2, or whatever. This card makes sure that cannot become too good because it is a free counterspell. Yes, you are going down 2 cards for 1, so it's card disadvantage. But to stop someone from winning the game, yeah,
it's pretty good.
You have to. Yeah, it's very good. You can tap out, do all the things that you want, have no mana open, and still counter a spell. It's insane. Yeah. Magic would not be what it is today without Force of Will. For sure. It is extremely iconic and important card.
Well, how did I do?
I think you did pretty good. So you got Peak, Gab, and Archangel's Light wrong. So you got 3 wrong out of 14.
Out of 14, yeah.
So I don't know what percentage that is, but like, I don't know, like a fourth, like less than a fourth.
Yeah, let me.
So you got like an 80%, something like that.
Let's pull out the good old calculator here.
It was
the wrong way. 3 divided by 14. I can do math.
Yeah.
21%. So I got 79%.
You got 79. You got 79.
It's passing. Hey. C's get degrees, baby.
C's get degrees. That's pretty good. Chat, can we give this man a clap? Just one.
Just one single clap.
Nah, I hope you enjoyed that. That was super fun. That was super fun and interesting to hear what you had to say about all the cards and how you felt about them.
Yeah, I'm curious on how I'm going to label this. It's updating. All right, well, Arena's updating. All right, fantastic.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, Chad, we're gonna play a little bit of Arena now. Did you did you want to build a deck today?
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. Yeah.
We'll see. Now I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of Discord notifications that popped up during all that. Alright, cool. Magic Arena's up. Oh, alright.
I forget if you played when the new set came out. I don't think you did, so I think you have pack. Wait.
No, I got this PAX.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Mail. Alright, cool. Yeah, I should be out of packs. Yeah, I don't have any packs. I opened them all.
It's okay.
Alright, let's make a deck.
Yeah.
I need to find a theme that I want to stick with. That's the thing. Format.
Yeah, I get that.
Standard. Do black and blue go together or no?
Oh, any colors can go together, but
Okay.
yeah. Absolutely.
You'll do. Well, let me make a black and blue deck. Let's see here.
Nice. Did you want any help while you do this? Or do you just want to like choose some cards you like and try it out?
I would like some thoughts on this.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Elusive Otter is definitely one that needs to go in, right?
That card is good, but the big power from that is the green.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I do agree with J-Man. How many wild cards do you have? Can we see your wild cards? It's the thing next to your gold. It's like the little symbol. You like hover over it.
Wild cards. I got 18 common, 27 uncommon, 15 rare, 3 mythic.
Oh, okay. Okay, good to know.
Go to deck builder to use wild cards.
You have we're already in deck builder. You can do it anytime. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I guess the way I should do it is kind of like how I do Weiss. What's the thing I want to focus on? Which will be what big thing do I want to like make?
Yeah.
So how do let's do this. Planeswalker. Let's look at a Planeswalker. What Planeswalker do I have? I have Kaya, the Intangible Slayer. But that's
not collected to be able to see what Planeswalkers you can get or whatever.
You cut out during all of that.
Oh no. So you can click on not collected.
Oh, okay, yeah. Not collected
to see everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have Jace. He is 2 cost plus 1 blue. What's contemplated?
Completed.
Completed.
So,
I can read.
yeah. All right. No, it's all good. It's complicated. All right. So he costs 2 blue, but that last blue looks a little different. It's called Phyrexian mana, and you can pay the normal blue mana for that or 2 life. Remember I was talking about Gitaxian Probe that like costs 1 blue or 2 life? That's what that is like. Uses Phyrexian mana. Yeah.
Jace
and completed just is like a term they're using for planeswalkers that for story purposes were taken over by Phyrexians.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first activated ability of an artifact you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card.
Yeah, he cares about artifacts. I love Tezzeret, and I've played many Tezzerets in the past, but this one just has not found a home anywhere. It's a cool card, but it's just not.
Oh, here's the Pilgrim, or the is this the? No, this ain't the music people. Planeswalker. Planeswalker. Whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on Pilgrim on this guy. So I could just draw a card for free. Okay.
Yeah.
-2. But how do you get him up?
So whenever you draw a card, you put a
Oh.
loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the loyalty tokens add up on his thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that draw a card is really a +1 in a roundabout way.
Mm.
That's why they have it at 0, so it's not like very good.
-2, create a 2/2 blue spirit creature token with vigilance, and whenever you draw a card, put a +1 on this creature. Okay.
Yeah, so they get bigger. Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many. Do you have one to recommend?
I know. I think that's the biggest issue. So if you want something that's just generically strong, Liliana the Veil is very good. Each player discarding a card, making someone sack a creature, and her ultimate is usually game winning. It's just a very good card, and sees a lot of play in standard. Sorin is also pretty good, but if you want something cool to do, I recommend looking at Urza Lord Protector real quick down there.
What is? Oh, he turns into a planeswalker.
Yeah, so he does something called melding, where you, if you have both him and the Mightstone Weakstone to play, you put them together and make a very big planeswalker. So you'd have to get both like that card and Mightstone Weakstone, but it would be fun, and they're good cards.
So what other card do I need?
Mightstone and Weakstone.
Mightstone and Weakstone.
Yeah, so you'll have to like get rid of like the
Planeswalker.
Yeah. It'll be an artifact.
Mightstone animation.
Just type in Mightstone and no. Click on the artifact symbol in the tabs. You're only looking at blue and black cards. You have to look at artifacts too. So that little colorless symbol, click on that. That's lands. Go to the left.
Mightstone.
Sorry,
and Weakstone.
Lagging. Oh, that works though. Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good card on its own. And honestly, this way, make some of those, and now make your deck revolved around some whatchamacallit. I like that it gives you wastes. I just because you put in artifacts as so you might be Urza's white and blue, so I know it's different than the blue-black you were planning on, but
I think I can work with white and blue.
Yeah, this gives you something strong to do, and also it gives you like context of like what you should build your deck around. So Urza cares about artifacts, instants, and sorceries. So see if there's any artifacts in.
All right, we'll do artifacts. Destruction Hammer. Oh no, did he die? Oh no, I think he died. Folks, we lost him. We officially lost him. I'm on my own at this point. All right, let's see. I like this. R.I.P. Boxer Chan. Let me put 2 of those. Bride Scout. Equipped creature gets +2 and 0. Gets additional blood and it has first strike as long as equipped to fire. I need fiery groom. Okay. Ancestral katana. When a samurai warrior control attacks alone.
Hello?
All right, you're back.
I think so. My internet's been so spotty lately, especially at specifically like late night. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. I think we're good.
Well, glad to have you back.
Yeah, let me see if I can reload your stream. All right. Let's see what you're working with.
I put 2 destruction hammer. I got 4 might and stone. Oh, forget. Oh, fuck. I gotta go dig it back out. I got 2 Urza.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we go back to artifacts. I got 2 destruction hammer.
You can have like. Okay.
I'm trying to see what
Huh.
I was here. Sanctuary wall.
The graveyard really is just a second hand. You got that right, Jamie. You got that right. So I'm trying to think of cards that would just be generically good and what you're trying to do. Common, uncommon.
Mandible Justificator or Justicator? Life. Well,
That actually, honestly, that's fine. Yeah, that card's actually like not bad. Yeah, actually, yeah.
4
Throw
of them?
some of those in there.
Or just.
Yeah, that actually sounds like not bad as an early plan.
Okay.
It's a solid common.
Alright, I got 4 of them in there.
You should, Blood, so you can then play with Joe. And then you can start having streamer battles with his chat.
Yeah, streamer battles, Blood.
Yeah.
That means you should start streaming. Like your significant other once.
So true.
Tinkertoad. Tinkertoad's interesting.
So we're looking at colored artifacts, just in white and blue. It would help to just look at like just normal artifacts as well. I think.
What is that? The circle?
The diamond.
Diamond. Okay.
Yeah, the colorless diamond.
Let's just do that. Okay. Firebomb. Goblin firebomb. 7 and rest. Sacrifice, destroy target permanent.
So it does cost 1 mana, but 7's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I like this though. Arc Spitter. Equipped creature has 1 cost. This creature deals 1 damage to a targeted creature.
I've always thought about that card in some contexts. Most equipment are just not good enough in 60 card constructed, but it does like kind of win combat sometimes if you just have mana lying around. So, I don't know. It's a weird card. It's interesting. I would say for sure. So go to the right. There's a 2-drop that I want you to get.
Where are we go? How far am I going?
Have it? Keep going. Sorry, there's gonna be a delay. So
what's the name of it?
Good question. Hold on.
I like this. Aeronaut's Wings gives a creature +1/0 and flying.
Yeah, you can try it.
I'm gonna put 2 in.
I won't say no to you trying stuff.
Because that can also come in clutch. Whoops.
I want you to get Patchwork Automaton. It should be in the 2-drops.
I got it.
Nice.
What, 4 of them?
Yeah, it's whenever you cast an artifact spell, you put puzzle counter on them. It's just good. And it's also an uncommon. You have plenty of those.
Okay.
So we're playing white blue. I think I got you counter spells. So I think we have some blue counter spells. I just forget.
I'm back into blues now.
Always forget what it's called.
Still in artifacts. Let me just take away artifact for right now.
We got you make disappear.
What? Do what now?
Make disappear. I think we got you last time. And that would be good
Yeah.
in here.
What? 4 of them or 3 of them?
Let's do 3. We might not play all of them.
Okay. Okay, I got 3 in there. I'm at 45 out of
Yeah.
60 cards.
Okay, so we have artifact synergies. We have like aggressive artifact creatures. We wouldn't mind some artifact removal. Hold on, let me just see. I'm gonna look in my collection real quick. For good artifact removal at common and uncommon.
What do you do? Additional cost to hand a spell, exile a creature from your hand to the graveyard. Oh, okay.
That card is cool. Yeah. It has the same issues as the 3-drop we were talking about, the 5/6 flyer, where sometimes yeah, it's just rough to do. And then like the added issue of when later in the game you can cast it, a 1-mana 3/3 just isn't what you want sometimes. Let's see here. Wait, no, I want standard. Hold on. Looking for you in one moment.
Target creature gets 1/1 and gains hexproof until the end of turn. Untap it.
Yeah, slip out the back and shore up are good protective spells, but we already have stuff like that. We kind of just want you to have removal at this point. Things that will get rid of things. And I think there is some. Ooh.
Also, Chad, if you got suggestions, feel free to suggest them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Return target creature back to its owner's hand. If it was tapped, create a map token. I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
we'll
a
probably
map
just have to go into white and blue stuff. I was just thinking if there was just any artifact synergy stuff that we could do. Oh yeah, Urza cares about instant sorceries anyway. So I think you should probably also play shoot. We don't want to use your rares. Let's use
Ooh.
You know what? You know what wouldn't be the worst? Oh, bless you.
All right.
Let's do exile. I think. That'd be good. You have to.
Helping Hand. Return a target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Actually, play that. Play one of that because that gets us back Urza if things go awry.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. That actually seems kind of sweet. Play that. Let's see here.
Exile target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control.
Yeah, we should probably play 2 of those. I was also going to tell you to get on Not on My Watch as well. So get like 2 laydown arms, which you already have.
Yeah, and you said, what was the other one?
Not on My Watch.
Whoop, I just saw it.
Not on My Watch.
How many?
Get 2 of those as well. Just for like different types of removal to diversify. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, they're in. 10 more cards. There's hardly any blue.
Yeah. Let's go use some draw. Let's go use some draw stuff. Let's play. Ooh, since we care about artifacts, grab Case of the Filched Falcon. Oh, you have Not on. Still in the yeah.
You say Case of the
The
Filched
Case
Falcon?
of the yeah.
How many?
Let's try, like, I don't know. Let's try 2 of those for now. We're just gonna try different cards, just see how they work.
Okay.
Because that makes you artifacts, and also, like, it can make one of your artifacts into something useful, into a flyer beater. Let's play. Forgot that was a card. Hmm. Let's get you. Yeah, still trying to just look at it, just commons and uncommons for you. There's one in particular that'll just be generically good. What is it? What's it called again? It's like draw 3, discard a basic land, or discard 2, or something like that. I forget.
An offer you can't refuse. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens.
So that card is good in high, like, in like very competitive cutthroat formats. Because a 1 mana counter is very good, but in like
Hello,
standard
12.
or whatever, it's just not great. Thirst. Oh yeah, thirst for knowledge. That's what I want you to put in. Thirst for knowledge.
How many?
Let's try 3, maybe 4. Honestly,
I'll do 4.
we could also do a young Urza as well here, but I kind of want to add more artifacts. We need more artifacts.
We have 4 cards left.
Okay, so let me see if there. How many? Do you have rares left?
Yeah, I have. Where do I check that? I have 11 rares left.
Oh, okay. Then we can play around with that then. Yeah, let's see. If you got a good artifact to play. Ooh. Oh, maybe not then. Hold on, still looking.
Also, just a reminder, if you guys want to help Joe get swole, there are redeems. I am also currently trying to work on some other redeems. So
Oh yeah, this guy was working on stuff as I was coming to call. So he's got cool stuff coming.
just there you go. All right. Anyway,
Save
to wake some people up.
That's a mythic. Do you have mythics?
I have 1 left.
Oh, 1 left. Oh, I don't want to make you spend that. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on.
There you go, Blood. That's what I like to see. You gonna cash in both? You gotta do one.
Oh yeah, do some curls. Nice.
Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry if you got pinged in my server. What do you mean if I got pinged in your server? What happened? Now I'm gonna check. Hey, that's what I like to see. All right, so before I do this, you should be able to do 2 of them. All right, bam, go follow 12. He just got to 100 followers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so go
nice.
follow him.
All right. Hell yeah.
You should be able to do 2 dumbbells. Blood, I don't see why you can't. You know what? I'll do this. See if I can do a couple of them. Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I have 2 cards that I want you to try, Joe. 2
Okay.
cards.
Hold on. Let me
They're gonna
do
be
these
blue.
10 curls real quick.
Yeah. You work out. You work out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Halfway there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look, it wasn't. I did
Nice.
100 the other night.
Holy moly! Really?
Yeah.
Holy.
We counted it
Are you
out.
feeling it? Were you feeling it after that? Damn.
Oh no! I just meant to redeem it twice, Blood. That's what I meant. All right, what cards am I looking at?
So the 2 cards that I'd like you to try. The first one is Cryptic Coat. CRYPTIC space Coat. COAT.
Okay,
Let's try 2 of those.
2 of those. Okay. When it enters battlefield, cloak the top card of your library, then attach Cryptic Coat to it. Equipped creature gets +1/0 and cannot be blocked. Okay.
So what's happening with Cloak is that you're putting that top card of your library face down as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. The Cryptic Coat will be equipped onto it and will become a 3/2 that's unblockable uh, um, with Cryptic Coat equipped to it. At any time, you can pay 2 mana, return it to your hand, and pretty much do that again and keep making 2/2s. It's a good card to like grind out games. If the card that's face down is a creature, at any time you can pay its mana cost to flip it up. So say you got Urza underneath there, you could pay Urza's mana cost and have him flip up as Urza.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that second card?
Unctus. UNCTUS.
Unctus. Which one? Retrofitter or Grand
Tap. It'll make your artifact creatures bigger and you get to draw cards. Worth a shot.
All right. That's 60 cards. Done.
Yeah, let's I don't think you have any rare lands, so let's see if you actually have can you look at your lands?
Yeah,
I just want to see what your lands
trying to
are.
rename this.
Because it'd be worth to at least play the
Study
duels
it.
at common. You'll probably have.
Avatar. Oh, I can change my which these avatars do I want?
Yeah. You can change your avatar, your sleeves.
I'm always a
Trend.
step ahead.
We'll be Jay's companions. I have none. Fantastic. All right, confirm. Let's see here. Card sleeves. I like this one. All right. Lands. I have 13 island and 11 plains.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta wait for stream. And okay, yeah, now you're looking at those. Okay, I want you to click on your land, the little mountain looking button at the top for the filter.
Okay.
Yeah, click on that. So we can see what lands you got working with. Nice. Okay. Oh, nice. You have a few. So put in Tranquil Coves. Put all 4 in.
Tranquil. You said 4?
Yeah. All 4.
And then take away what?
2 of each. 2 plains, 2 islands.
Okay.
Do the same. Put in 1 Sky Bridge. Since you have 1 copy, we might as well play it.
Okay.
And then take out 1 of the other basics, and then I guess
just take out 1 island.
Sure, it shouldn't matter either way.
Okay.
But I think that'll be good. Have some duels in there. We'll see if we need to add more. Unfortunately, you don't have like the good duels, but
Yeah.
these are fine for now. Yeah, let's try out your deck, buddy.
All right. Unable update deck. What? Deck created failure. What?
Wait, whoa. Uh-oh.
Okay, I think it did it. Let me double check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it did it.
Nice.
All right.
We're there. We're there for a second. Let me see if I have.
Use some trial decks.
Yeah, I will continue to use trial decks. That's perfectly fine. All right, buddy. Let's play. And I swear I won't look at your I won't look at your stream.
Are you sure about that?
Cheat.
Are you gonna
I won't cheat. I swear. Chat, I'm gonna cheat. Don't tell him though. I really need this.
I need this win.
I need this win, guys. Alright. Let's see how this works out.
Boom,
It'll be really cool if you can get Urza to go.
Yeah, we'll try.
Once Urza melds, it is like you kind of just win the game. He's very strong.
We will
But
try.
it takes 2 cards, not mana. It's difficult.
Don't worry, I'll let you build me an IRL deck. You just surprise me. You just be like, here, take this.
Oh, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet.
The day Box cheats against Joe is, or I, is the day the hell freezes over.
Are you waiting?
Never know. I'm waiting still.
Why are we currently waiting? Uh-oh.
Not again. Not again.
I'm going to cancel. I'm going to cancel.
Okay. Did you cancel?
I cannot cancel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not again.
Uh-oh.
Not again.
I'm closing arena.
Oh.
Was it working?
Yeah,
Was it
it's
working? Hold on. Let me log back in.
And it's a draw! Woo!
Yeah, something went wrong. Yeah. Hold on.
I'll take that win, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the only one I'm getting.
So our match record is at 0-0-1 now.
Yeah, 0-0-1.
Alright. Let me challenge you. Play. Nice, okay. There we go. Thank God.
Alright. Okay, let's see here. You know,
Alright, Pat, help him.
This is not that bad. I'm gonna keep this, actually. Hey,
Nice.
a good start. Yeah, that's the only one I'm gonna get. Don't you worry, baby. Oh, I'm going first. Okay.
Nice. I will also play Gainland. I see.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay. I'll play Shivan Reef, and I will play an alchemy card that I need to read what the fuck it does. It's a 2/2 with prowess. In my pre-combat main phase, I may discard a card if I do seek a card with greater mana value and exile it. I can play it till the end of my next turn. Okay, sure. Ooh, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Oh, it's only for that turn. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. Only for that turn. Yeah, only for that turn. But if you pay 1 to equip it, he will become a 3/3.
Yeah. Do you see that on the field?
Yes. What's on the field?
Do you see me clicking the field?
Yeah. Well, not clicking, but I can see you hover.
Oh, I'm like clicking and it's doing stuff for the field. That's why I'm asking.
No, I cannot. Not from my perspective, but your chat can. There's usually like secret stuff to click on each map. It's like those games, those kid games. You click on a thing, like. But anyway, I'm gonna lightning strike your Junkster.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh wow, that's just.
Yeah, hit you for 3.
Okay. I'll do that. So when I get Urza, I should wait, right?
It just kind of depends. Urza is a 2/4, so he doesn't die to a lot. I'm playing blue-red, and we deal with creatures and dealing damage, and not many things go above 4, so he's pretty safe here. Blue would be like either I tap it down or I bounce it back to your hand, so he's probably safe.
So we'll do this.
And also, you could, if you play Urza now, you'd have mana left over to equip him with the hammer. Nice. I will not do that. I will play a land. I'll play my own mythic, Urabrask. He does a lot. I'll explain it as it goes along. But it's a fucking wall of text, I will say. For now, don't worry about him, but there might be a time when you have to worry about him. Right now, he's just a 4/4 with first strike that has a lot of flavor text most of the time. Unctus. Grad Benedict. Whoa. Okay. If you attack me, I'm gonna double block.
Yeah.
And I'll kill Urza. And you'll kill my Ember Coil, and I don't think that's what you want. Alright. No. So...
Somebody once told me.
So what do you do? Hold on. I have to read Urabrask too. Alright, so whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I deal 1 damage to you, and then I add a red mana to my mana pool. And then I can pay a red, exile him, return him to the battlefield, transform to his backside called the Great Work. Activate only as a sorcery, so only sorcery speed, and only if I've cast 3 or more instants and or sorceries this turn. Okay. I'm gonna try and do that. I think I can do it. I'll play Eyes Cataxis. This will make a little egg and draw me a card. I have a red. I will play Rouse Reinforcements. Ping you for 1. Make a red. Make 2/1. I will play Volcanic Bite on Unctus. It doesn't kill him, but here we go. Sure. I will draw a new card. I will now actually flip Urabrask. I've literally never done this, by the way. So, streamer luck. Streamer luck.
Streamer luck. Yeah.
So what do I do? Target upon each creature they control. Oh, I should have targeted Urza. Well, I will attack you with a 5/5 as well. Don't do it. Not on my watch. Nice. Okay.
Well, that was something.
A lot. Next turn, I will make 3 treasures that will have the ability of tap, sacrifice, that again. Oh yeah, you can destroy the Great Work with the hammer, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. I don't think you want me to get the step 3 because I can play some of from my graveyard. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Huh.
At least you weren't playing against multiple people who conspired to stop you from having fun with the deck you got, Joe. You know what? You're right. Yeah.
Is that a commander player I hear? That sounds like something a commander player would say. Oh, man. I get that, though. I get that, chat member.
That was 12. I think he's referring to
that's 12. Sorry, I
Ichiban.
can't see chat right now because I have you hidden. But 12? Maybe you deserved it. Do you ever
Damn.
think about that? Maybe.
Box, don't act like it wasn't you.
Oh shit, it wasn't me. My bad. Nah, tell us all this time. You play a deck and people are like, no.
Yeah, I know that feeling, 12. Don't you worry.
I'm gonna play a very real Magic character called Gandalf the Grey.
I just wanted to have fun. Ah, yes. I'd never heard of that man before.
Yeah, that will pass the turn. He does things whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, but only once. And the last choice has to be putting him back on the top of my library. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Nice. So, hold on. Before you go to combat, use Unctus's ability. Oh, I guess you don't have a card. Never mind. Continue what you're doing. If you had a card in hand, you could draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
Yeah. If you do it now, I mean, you can make him... No, he's already bigger. Never mind. Yeah, but definitely attack. I will jump block. He may gain 5.
Okay, end of turn.
Dude, that was so rude. I finally flipped Urabrask for the first time, like, ever. And you were like, I have enchantment removal. No, that just goes to show how fucking finicky that card is. I do all that work. In perfect situation, you still have...
Yep.
Exactly, yeah. It's very much a perfect Christmas land scenario card. I will pass it.
Well, this is awkward.
So before you play the card in your hand, Unctus lets you draw a card and discard a card for any of your blue creatures, and you can pay a blue mana or 2 life to make target creature become a blue artifact. So like you can make your creatures blue artifacts if you want to attack, to like draw a card and discard a card to see if you could draw more. But I do have a 5/4 and a 3/4 blocking, so
yeah,
things to think about.
So, I got 5. You know what? Let's see.
What's my graveyard? Okay. I'll play Meldweb Curator, putting an instant or sorcery from my graveyard on top of my library. I will grab the eyes.
That's right. I'll grab the card I didn't get to use.
No, unfortunately, not today. I will pass.
Okay, so I'll do it this time. Just, so, until the end of your turn, target becomes a blue artifact. I guess I could choose Patchwork?
Yeah, you can choose any of your creatures, yeah. Yep. So when he attacks this turn, you get to draw a card and discard a card. Okay. Whenever I see Gandalf the Grey or read that, I just think of the song. It's like Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. You know what I mean? The ultimate destruction's like yeah.
So I'm just gonna try. Let's see if I get something.
Yeah, I think it's worth depending on what's in your game.
Well, we'll get rid of this.
Okay.
Because what I got was better. Yeah.
I will block. What you got?
Well, enter.
Okay. Chat, you better be helping. Tell him secrets.
See, yeah, tell me all the secrets. Go to his
now the
non-existing stream and let me know what he has in his hand.
Yeah.
This has not worked out because the 4 cards I need to make my Planeswalker I have yet to see.
Well, it's only 1, but yeah, I know that is what makes Urza not the best thing in the world sometimes. I will go to combat. I'll get in with Najal, the Storm Runner. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. The next time I cast an instant or sorcery this turn, I get to copy it.
He has cards in his hand. Thank you, J-Man. I appreciate it.
That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. Alright, I will now cast this Eyes of Gataxis. I will get to copy it, and get off the gray will do stuff. I will... Oh shit, I can... Oh my god. I'm gonna copy it again, I guess. So I'll get 3 eyes. Casually. If you have a counter in your hand, I am gonna copy this, and even if you counter the first one, I would get to copy it still 2 times. So. Yeah. I will pay the 2 mana. That is I will draw some cards. Make some eggs. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Alright, sure, let's just fucking play this. See what happens.
Okay. So, cases, quick info. It's an enchantment. It'll do the thing that it says at the very top. So at the very top, you get to make a clue token. Clue tokens are artifacts that you can pay 2 mana, sacrifice it, draw a card. If you have the 2 solve thing good to go, by the end of your turn, it becomes solved. And the solve thing, it gains a new ability of sacrificing this case, 3 mana, put 4+1/+1 counters on a non-creature artifact, it becomes a bird with flying. So you could turn your clue token for 3 mana into a 4/4 flying bird.
At the end of my turn?
So it'll become solved, and you'll be able to do that any time after that, if that makes sense.
So that means I just end my turn then.
Yeah, I would just pass for now, so that you have the artifacts that you need to make this work. And now you have the choice of either doing that or cracking the clue to draw a card. Honestly, it might just be more worth for you to draw a card.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I was going to pop it, but then I was like, well.
Yeah, solve it
solved,
first, but then, yeah. Holy moly, that's a few cards that I have in my hand.
Just gonna... yeah, sure.
Just gonna...
Correct that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you might draw removal, and that might be needed.
It says I can activate the case.
On target non-creature artifact. Do you have that? I don't really see anything that you could target with it. I guess you could sacrifice it, or well, no, you have to have a target. I don't know. Oh, you could target my eggs. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I want to give him that. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna attack with everything real quick.
Solve.
Pay 2 mana.
Pass? Oh, okay. Yeah. This will block that. This will block. This will block that. And this is literally useless. Alright, fantastic.
Okay. Please take a lot.
Yeah, I took a lot.
You go up to 5, but I will lightning strike you and copy it.
Yeah, alright, anyway, game. Alright, GG.
And do like 9 damage to your face.
I see what you mean, J-Man.
What,
no, I'm not going to resolve. It's going to sit
What's
here.
J-Man saying? Huh?
He
What's
loses to
J-Man
you
saying?
all the time.
Huh?
That
Whatever he's saying, it's
you're a
not
cheater!
True.
You're a
not
cheater!
True, I swear.
You're a filthy cheater.
It's not. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I am.
Probably.
Yeah, I am.
Probably.
Yeah, I got nothing out of that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the game was a little bit over when I drew 3 cards and made 3/3/3s with like layaway. It seemed kind of good. I kind of want to get your deck like 1 or 2 Wrath effects. I think that would be good. Just as like a hedge. Just because you're in those colors, you could play any of the white Wraths, but it would cost rare wild cards at the very least. And I don't really want you to do that quite yet, but it'd be something worth looking into. Man.
Okay, this is a little bit better starting hand.
Ooh, nice. I would play a Molten Tributary. Island. The case. I'll play this guy. Third Path Iconoclast. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, make a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Nice. Patchwork. Your go.
And now I'm just clicking them. Now I'm just clicking the map.
Yeah, did you click the waters?
Yeah, I clicked the waters. Yeah, I splish splash.
Did you click the lotus? Yeah, it like makes a little art. The one for the newest set is really cool because there's the like 5 clue weapons that you can click on. They like come alive or whatever, like the lead pipe and the rope and the candlestick or whatever. It's neat. Thirst for knowledge. So discard 2 unless you discard an artifact.
I'll do that. That actually helped me a little bit.
Nice. I will lightning strike your face.
Of course you would.
Yeah. I'll play land. Play this guy, Chrome Host Sea Shark. I make an egg whenever.
You're a real arena player now. Clicking the mat is just too fun, especially when your opponent is roping. Yeah.
Your go. Your go. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Can the Seed Shark block this turn or no?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. One more. The case gets solved.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
We'll do this. And then we'll sacrifice this.
Nice. Did you draw a card? Is that what he wanted? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. You remember, you can do all that at any time.
Yeah, I remember.
Just making sure. Nice, okay. We're getting those automatons out. Ooh, getting frisky, huh?
Yeah.
We will lightning strike the drumstick here. And then I'll pay 2 mana to make that egg that I made off the Chrome Host Seed Shark into a 2/2. And then triple block your 4/4.
That is just rude.
Yeah, it is. I don't blame you. I'll play these guys. Brawl and Carry Zev. They have a wall of text. I will pass the turn. Something about casting my first answer source to get a monkey, or I like cast something else for free afterwards. And as randomly as First Strike and Menace. I wonder what's in your hand. What's in your hand, buddy?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna play this Najal and I'll get in with the crew.
See, I have nothing to deal with you, so I should probably get rid of you.
That's fair. That's fair.
As I say that, I draw something to deal with it.
Aeronauts wings. Yeah. Well, it's still probably correct to get rid of the flyer, so now you can like hit me with the Junskiar with the wings. Gain some life. See if you can race.
Solve this case. Put 4+1/+1 on a non-creature artifact. It becomes a 0 bird.
So if you do that to the wings, it can. I actually don't know what happens when you equip a creature. It doesn't like add the counters or anything. I just don't know, like, if you can even equip creatures.
We're about to find
with
out.
it again.
Let's experiment.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So it's now a 4/4 flyer. It's a creature. Can you equip still? Does it even give you the option? Oh, you can? Interesting. Okay.
I don't know what it does, though.
I think it would just do what it says on the card, +1/+0 in flying.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I could see a world you equip it and it immediately falls off, though. That's something I could see.
Yeah. Do I want to... We're gonna go red too.
Alright. Play a land return. We will get in with the job. No. Do not pay the 2. Okay.
Actually, no.
No blocks. You got it. I will play Tolarian Terror. 5/5 or 2. Nice. Urza. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I can't block that. Take 4.
I'm going to be honest with you. Unless I get the card for Urza, I can't really do anything to you.
Yeah, I'm seeing that issue at the moment. I think we need to put more removal in your deck.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is easily done.
Because I mean, like, I can't do anything about your Najal.
Yeah.
I could double block it and destroy it, but you know, like.
We when your goal, yeah, you don't really want that to be like what you're doing. Yeah.
That's all I can do for it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I die here.
Yeah, we needed to put more removal on your deck. We'll probably remove like Aeronaut's wings, and put a little bit more removal in there. Maybe a Wrath. Yep. That is fine. Draw will go. And I'll pass.
Thirst for knowledge!
Oh, the thirst. It's so strong. Did you get it? Did you find it? No, but that's not bad. Okay, back up to 8. Will that be all?
Oh, I keep forgetting. My bad.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Take 4. He gains mine.
Fuck! I should have done that. God, the damn birdcage. Could have did that again. It's whatever.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I completely forgot. That's
yeah, it's all good. I will play this curator and put a lightning strike back on top of my library.
Of course.
Yeah. One more time with feeling. We will get in with the crew.
Alright, well, that's all I could do. Pay.
Oh, definitely. There was probably a good idea to do that at the end of my turn, just for mana sake.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So you can kill my terror here with the -5/-5.
Honestly, that's.
You'll have to pay 2 extra, but that's fine. You have plenty of mana. Yeah. Terror down. And now I would not attack, otherwise you lose.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I draw a lightning strike. So you are at 1 tech. Oh wait, do you?
I lose.
I see. Yeah, you just lose. Because this guy's menace. Yeah. You have it too. So close. Yeah, we need a sprinkling a little bit more of interaction in the deck for sure. Yeah. We'll probably actually take out the counters. I think we'll just give you removal at this point. I think we'll just give you.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah. He has menace. Yeah.
All right.
So you can, yeah.
No. I'm gonna do smart. Do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it is.
But.
Yeah. But that was the best blocks. Yeah, let's look at your deck just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a teeny Just a twinge.
Big fucking yikes. Alright, anyway.
How many rare wild cards you got? You had a few, right?
I got 7 left.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's get you.
Take out the aeronauts.
Yeah, I wanted you to see that, like, usually equipment is just, it has to be really good. Unfortunately, we do care about artifacts, but I think we just need more interaction. Also, Smite is actually not bad. Same with like more lay down arms. But I would say adding in Sunfall would be good, or No Witnesses to your deck. They're both rares. They both deal with all the creatures on the board. Sunfall is the stronger of the two, but the exile effect might be an annoying.
How do you spell
situation. Oh, Sunfall, but it's you have to do a non-owned.
Oh yeah, I forgot to collect
Yeah. So you have it, right? But, yeah.
2 of those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would help a lot. Would help a lot.
Okay, well they're in there.
Nice. Nice. Yes, like J-Man said, there are some equipment that are very good, but in a generic sense, they're usually not great. I liked it with your case, like it's cute. I still think case is like kind of worth playing, but we're changing the deck as you play it. That's kind of how deck building goes.
we're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out as we play. Yeah. What's good? And there's just so many options. But yeah, let's try 2 Sunfall. Did you want to add a little bit more removal over that too?
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, let's see here, and I'll play a different deck too.
I think Smite might be a good add to it.
Yeah, Smite is it's a solid uncommon removal. There's also a 2-mana enchantment one that exiles any creature or planeswalker. That's also pretty good. In white, there's a lot of good white removal in standard right now. I will play this one. All right. Let me not look at your hands.
You can pop the chat out. If you're on Twitch, you can pop it out.
Oh, how do I do that?
Hold on. All right, I'm switching to my VTuber screen so I can like pull Twitch up and do all that.
All right, covering the screen with my hand. Not looking.
Oh no, I'm switched over to main screen. They can't see anything. Twitch.
How do I?
I'm going to my thing real quick because I think there is a way to do it.
Oh, pop out chat. Yo.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo. Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Cool.
All right, switching back to game. All right.
I like my hand. I'll keep it.
We're gonna keep this hand and go. See what happens.
And play some green and black. Okay. Play Forest. Play Cult Conscripts. 2/1. Comes play tapped for 1 mana. I can come back from the battlefield later. Number 2. I land. It is Prowler. I mill some cards, and if there's land, I get to get it. If not, oh wait, whoa. A blue-white player looking at their hands while something's resolving.
I'll let it
Say
happen.
less.
I'll let it happen.
Yeah, you'll let it happen. Yeah. Okay, so remember, the power of Thirst for Knowledge is that it's an instant, so you can keep up your counter But if I don't play anything that's worth countering, you can play this instead. But now I know it's free to cast whatever I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, like, hand size stuff. It definitely played instant speed. It's so much better. Because now you have to discard the hand size. Yeah.
I don't know. So I only need one of those might stone and weak stone, right?
Yeah, the transformer, yeah. Whoa, how many do you have in hand? What the hell? Oh, I'll get in for 3. I will play a very good card, Glissa Sunslayer. Does first strike and death touch. The big thing about this card is I will always win combat, essentially, because it will always deal damage first, and death touch means that whatever amount of damage it deals, it'll kill it. So blocking it will not be a good answer for it. Play land. I'll rumble in.
Wow, there's really nothing I can do, huh? Because everything dies.
You can attack me if I don't play anything. Or if you grow it or something. I will draw a card. I play this very big lady. I can tap for a lot of mana. She's a free card. But wait. Oh my. But she disappeared. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Might Stone, Weak Stone, draw 2 cards. Grow Junstakar, make it a 3/2, get in for 3, gain 3 life. That'd be pretty good.
I think this is the. Is this the way? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna fuck around and find out.
Ooh, nice. So there, you could have attacked and then done that. For, like, the value.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's still good. Yeah, still very good here. Still very good. Yeah. I'll play this guy. And another Prowler. Mill some cards. Get a land back. Yeah, Sunfall is a hell of a magic card. Especially since it exiles it all, very good. And you get a creature in return. It's a, yeah. The case. And it's also an artifact.
I think I attack here.
I will probably block with my Razor Maul, but it is up to you.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll play land. We'll go to combat. And I'll attack you with my Razor Maul.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, and it wouldn't let me do anything.
Yeah, I hacked it. Sorry. You know, I have to win. You know, I have to.
I have to block.
I have to. Yeah. I mill some cards. I will play second main phase of Gargantua. Before 4, I'll lose 2 life and draw some cards.
Oh, no, I meant to no!
No, did you have a counter? No.
Yes, I meant to fucking
That would have been really
counter.
good.
No! Fuck. Alright, whatever.
Fuck. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I guess you get to crack your clue. No, sugar! No!
It's fine. I'm figuring it out.
Uh-oh. Yep, you're figuring it out. It's fine. Now it's time to play Milestone Weak Stone. -5, -5. Kill their Gargantuan. Have 3, an extra artifact for the game. And you can tap the Milestone Weak Stone to crack that clue if you want. Nice. The plays. The plays. I'll play a land. I guess I'll do whatever this does. He comes from back from the graveyard, but a little smaller. So he's a 3/2. And get you for 1.
Oh golly gee, Batman.
Alright, show me the Urza.
Actually,
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you have enough mana to do Urza and transform him. No, you're off by 1. You need 10. 3 to cast, and 7. You had all your. You had your.
I just drew Urza.
Nice, nice. Well, I can't attack really, and I guess I'll just play this guy. Mill 3 cards if any of them are creatures. Remember, I have more than 2 mana.
Hold on. Oh, let's controller pays 2. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, it wouldn't counter it here. Yeah. Not so you don't have the mana for it. My Stone Weak Stone can't cast spells. Or non-artifact spells. I'll keep milling myself, I guess. Play another Blanchwood Prowler. And that's it. That's the turn. Alright. Let's see it.
So, I just...
So tap Mightstone Weak Stone for mana first, to make sure that it uses that mana.
Okay.
And now click on Urza.
Activate ability.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Nice. Nice. Oh my god.
I've won many battles.
So Urza, you can use 2 of his abilities each turn, and they all are very strong.
Okay.
I will allow you to ponder on what you'd like to use.
Let me do that.
Yeah,
that
nice,
there.
nice.
Okay, so artifact, instant, and sorceries you cast this turn will cost 2 less. And I gain 2 life. So artifact, instant, or sorcery spell. So an artifact spell. That's what it's talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Draw 2, discard, make 2 1/1s, exile a permanent.
Do that.
Yeah. I would firmly agree. You gotta protect Urza.
We'll do this.
Nice.
Everything
Popping off.
falls into place.
Winning.
Then...
Nice, okay. That was a pretty good turn. What can I say?
Alright, there's that. And that's all I could do. Just kill me now.
Well, good news, I don't think I can do that. But I will play Vanquish the Beast. I'm gonna kill him this real quick.
Sag.
And then, God. I have to attack Urza? Yeah, I have to attack Urza. I can't beat Urza.
Well, at least...
2, 5, 7. Yeah, we'll go down to 1.
Only a fool provokes a greater power.
He's got a point. Only a fool. Well, we'll do this.
Yeah.
Perfectly obedient. As
Seems
all
good, seems good.
soldiers should be.
In an attempt to make him... Fuck.
I mean, just making a bunch of 1/1s is pretty good. You can, yeah.
Automated battalion, advance.
You have an army now. Patchwork. Nice.
What does that count as a spell creating those tokens or no?
It would depend what it is. Like anything you cast from your hand is a spell, other than
Well, I was talking about from Urza.
Yeah, the artifact, instant, or sorcery spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Is that what you're asking?
You know, I was gonna say if I would have put the patchwork automatons down and used summon those soldiers, would they have gotten a buff? That's what
No.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is different in casting. That's just like an ability that puts stuff on there. Oh yeah, J-Man is also right. You could have +2 and played the patchworkers for free essentially.
Well, that's
But
what I was
I don't-
asking, but you said no because that's why I was like,
Oh,
is he
no.
asking for spells, artifact, instant, or sorcery spells?
Yeah, that works. But I thought you meant the soldiers making the automatons bigger, and that would be not true.
Okay, we're just gonna no attack. We'll see what happens this turn.
I'll play another land. Yep. All you. Don't block. Don't block. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't block.
You know what? That works.
Yeah. Yep. I will return the returner. And that's it. That's you.
Victory at any cost.
I'm trying to think of an
Each device
equivalent
has
to
a
like
role
other
in my
stories that
plan.
Urza is, but Urza's like one of the most important characters in Magic lore, period, and one of like the strongest
Mhm.
characters in Magic lore. He's like I don't know. He's on the right side of history, but he's not a good guy. That's a good way to
Yeah.
say it.
He's kind of like a marketeer during
He
a war.
killed a lot of people like a lot of people.
details, you know, details.
and destroyed a lot of places.
He's a confusing character who's a total jerk.
He's very human. He's very human, for sure. When except for the fact that he's like a god, essentially. Yeah, I'll pass and continue to play lands. I'll get all the lands on my deck someday. I think I'm almost there. Yep,
I am Urza Planeswalker.
pretty good.
Since now I know that's free, essentially there, and then we'll do this.
Nice. Now that'll trigger
Perfectly
Jumpstart because it cares about
obedient,
entering the
as
battlefield.
all soldiers should be.
So, do you see the distinction here between casting and entering the battlefield?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a small one, and it's a tricky one, for sure, but yeah. This is a good example. Yeah, I mean, I will, Jump block the 5-4. Okay. Guess I'll play this guy, this recycler guy.
I'm gonna make you pay up for it. Pay up for it if you really want to do it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. There you go.
Are you sure
You
about
got
that?
Oh my god.
Are you sure you really want to play him?
Yeah, I kind of have to. I kind of have to.
Automated battalion.
Yep.
Advance.
I think this is the way to go with this one.
Each device has a role in my.
That's an army you got there, pal.
So just gonna do everyone. Let's just,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
I think that's good. I will. I honestly don't even know if I've been out in the deck, so I will block. That copies itself for some reason. Arena only cards. I did draw a cool card. I don't think it saves me, but I will Shadow of the Enemy you. Exile your creature cards. Oh, you had 2. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you had 2. You had 2 creatures. Oh, that's so many.
so many.
I think. Well, okay. Well, no, I don't even get to kill Urza, but I'll attack Urza. I'll spite, and then you make your make.
What do
And
I
I'll
need?
be-
Just 2?
Yeah. I mean, you don't even need to. What happens is that I unearth them from the graveyard. He gains haste, and then at the end of my turn, you can sacrifice him. But yeah.
I don't even know how I got the 24 health, but that's fine. Let's see here.
Oh, the mandible. The mandible is getting pretty big.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's
Yeah.
just do this.
Automated battalion. Advance.
Gotta get that number pretty big. Yep.
Each device has a role in my plan.
Next, all attack. 10
Nice.
attackers.
Nice. You press. I'm proud of you. You didn't accidentally skip your combat stuff somehow. Nice. But you do have to.
No.
You have to click. You have to click.
I could have used Birdcage. Well, that's why I call it Birdcage.
Hilariously, no. You actually had no time to do that. I wonder if Case is worth it because it has to be a non-creature. But anyway, I'm
Yeah.
not blocking. GG, Joe. Yeah, ours is really good.
It's just getting Urza to go.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's kind of why he hasn't really seen competitive play. He's such a cool card, but yeah, it gets a lot of work, and it's like sorcery speed. So if I had removal, I could kill it while you like paid all that mana to do it. It would be bad.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
Is
Cool
he
card, though.
online only, or?
No. He's in paper. In paper, what happens is that it's even cooler. The backside of those cards
Mhm.
is 1/2 of the card. So you literally put them together like a big card. Big, humongous. Yeah, it's really neat. Yeah, melding is really sweet. Really cool. So you have this ginormous monstrosity on the battlefield. I will play Growing Hope. White, green, Celestia. Yeah, Chad, give Joe some
Encouragement.
encouragement.
Make sure he continues playing.
Make sure he continues to play with me. Jamin asks, what's that one card that's in 2 parts? That's like a Joe card. That
The
would be BFG. BFM? Big Furry Monster? Yeah. Yeah, it's literally 2 cards, but instead of like top and bottom, it's left and right, and it's a 99.99 for I think like 15 black pips or something like that.
Good lord.
The joke set. It's so sweet. Such a funny card. I wanted that card so badly when I was younger.
See, now you need to make that work. You gotta figure out how to make that work.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's like not legal anymore because it's from the joke sets, but man, is it. It's just a delight to look at. Patchwork? Okay. I land. I will play Juniper, and I'm going to kick her. Meaning I'm going to pay 1 extra mana and get an extra ability. Get a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I'll put on the Beast Caller. And get in for 4.
All I have are islands.
Chat! You should have told him about his hand! What, a bunch of white cards and all islands?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, we'll have a good interactive game of Magic here then.
Guess what? Another island.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
So this match never happened. Got it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna play this guy. She does stuff.
Whoa! Make this
no! Oh, no! Damn it. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm going to now complain on Reddit about it. Joe Schmo Gaming countered my creature.
Hey, look, I got that.
Yeah.
Anyway, game.
If that was one of the good tap lands, that really goes to show like the difference between coming into play untapped and tapped all the time.
Oh yeah.
It is a world of difference, but yeah, it might be a game. Might be. Yeah, let's run that back.
Let me go use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I'll let the defeat sit there so I can cry about it.
Hey chat, how's it going? It's just me. Joe's going to piss himself or something. You guys gotta tell him if his hand is doo-doo or not. He's gotta have his colors. He's gotta have some lands. Not a lot, but some. And then he's gotta, I don't know, have a game plan. Something going on. Doing pretty good. Just got home from work. Nice. Yeah, we need more people to download Arena so that Joe can have like a chat tournament. That would be so sick. Could you imagine? We could get a bunch of people. I could like commentate. Wouldn't that be so sick? Like Joe could go be in there. Now I'll commentate everyone's matches. That'd be so fun. Make that happen. Make that happen right now, chat. Download Magic Arena. Nice. Yeah, you'd be down for that, J-Man? Yeah, that'd be so sick. I would love to commentate that. That'd be so fun. Have a little Discord tournament. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know what format we'd play, but probably just standard. But I don't know. There's a bunch of different formats to be played on Arena. A lot of things we could do. Yeah. You gotta make some. You and Claire gotta play.
What are we playing?
I was telling your chat that we should do a tournament sometime.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Where I would like commentate, and you and like your chat would play.
You know what?
That'd be so cool.
Pin that. Because
From that?
yeah,
Yeah.
because well, first of all, I have to figure out how to set up a tournament. That'd be first
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Second
I
thing,
can do that part. Yeah.
we've got to get a prize.
Ooh, yeah, Chad, there has to be a prize. There has to be a prize. It's true. That's true. Yeah, that can be discussed. That can be done.
Is there a way you can set up a tournament bracket on here and people watch?
I wish. God, that would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be so great? But no. Not only is there not that, there's no way to spectate games naturally on Arena, which is just absurd. Arena's existed since like 2018. They don't have a spectator mode. How? How is that possible? Anyway, how it would work and how pro coverage does it. Quite literally, one person has their whole screen shown, while the other person's screen is like cut so their hand can be shown. It's like on top. It's not great at all, but that's what's done. So you would like stream it on Discord. Like everyone would stream their screens on Discord, and then I would like mishmash them together essentially visually. It's possible, but ain't gonna be perfect. Yeah, 4-player game option would be great. Put me in, coach. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you need to make the funny slime deck, J-Man.
We'll come back to this. Don't you worry, Blood.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out the finer details of it. That's the big thing.
Mandible. Sure. I will land.
So we'll give you an ultimatum. If I get YouTube partner this year,
whoa,
I will use the funds from that, what comes in from that, as a way to fund a prize.
Oh, I was just gonna get like some packs or whatever, and I would just happily mail it to whoever wants it, but that works too.
No. I want to buy something, like something big, you know.
Ooh, oh, you want it big? Oh,
yeah, maybe a box or something like that, you know.
Ooh,
but we got to get
Chad,
YouTube partner.
A whole box, but you gotta make him partner. Make him partner right now.
AKA just watch my stuff.
Watch his stuff right now. Have multiple of his videos running. Do what you gotta do. And while you're at it, go to BoxyChan at YouTube and just have those videos running as well. Trust me, it'll help him get that as well for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
It'll help.
Yeah. I know that was mean. Why'd you do that? Why'd you kill my guy?
To prove a point.
Yeah, you are living the dream right now though. That is like the perfect play pattern, playing Urza and then turn 4 ramping out Mindstone, Weakstone, and then next turn you have a land, you can do it.
Let's hope I have a land. I mean,
Let's hope you have a land. Wait. Oh, that's so awkward.
Hello, virus.
X0. Alright, this is a weird card, but depending on how I spend my mana, he gets counters. For both, I got 2 green, so he gets 3 extra +1/+1 counters. With my last mana, sorry, buddy, we gotta fight. We gotta do a little fighting.
I hate this.
Whack.
And I drew a land too. Son of a bitch.
Yep. Can't let you do it 2 times in a row, buddy. You gotta work for it. That's why we put Helping Hand in there to get it back. Thirst for knowledge. And remember, you can play multiple Might Stone Weak Stones to get the ETB triggers, but you can only have one of them in play at any time. You have to sacrifice the other one since it's legendary.
So
they're still good to play. But...
Cryptic Coat.
Mm-hmm.
Cloak the top card of my library.
Yeah, so you take the top card of your library, it'll be face down. I won't know what it is, but you can look at it. It is a 2/2 nameless typeless creature with Ward 2. The coat will be equipped onto it, making it a 3/2 unblockable. If it's a creature that's underneath, at any time, you can reveal it for its mana cost and flip it over. So what do you discard? Another mana blossom. Writes down coat and hand. Pass turn. Very tranquil of you. Coat time.
Yeah, coat time.
Coat time. Yep. And then like you can bring it back to your hand at any time to continue doing that. There's no way to equip the coat manually once it's on the battlefield. You just kind of have to play it. But it's turned out to be a hell of a card. Its price has spiked as well. I will ask a favor from this Fertilid. I'm gonna look for a basic land, put some counters on my Clay Champion.
Yeah, I don't know if I used it on his guy. Oh, so what can I? I see. Okay, I see.
Ooh. Are we figuring things out? Nice.
Yeah, I'm figuring things out. But now your guy's too big, so I can't do that.
No!
Yikes.
But what if he's a little bit bigger?
Stop.
And there's also
Just
like
stop.
bears.
Just
What if he's
stop.
a little bigger and there's also some bears? I will attack with my 9/9. Listen to J-Man. I don't know what's going on, but listen to J-Man. Okay.
So. Good game. Then we.
Yeah, Justani's command is kind of a good card.
So, do this first.
Surprised it actually doesn't see much play in standard. It's still a really, really good card. Ah, nice. I got laid down. My arms. Oh my god! Oh my god! And you can do it right now.
Do that.
No! I had the interaction. Oh my god!
Thank you, J-Man. Thank you.
Oh no! Not like
Is
this.
in need of testing. You
So you have options now. Okay. Yep.
more pieces fall into place.
Then we'll draw a card. we'll just. All right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just discard one of the lands I
Nice.
drew.
Nice.
So let's see. We're not gonna attack. I think that's the way. We're not gonna attack.
Okay. All right. I think Urza has done some crimes.
No.
I think he needs to be arrested.
What? No.
You know how it is. I'm just gonna.
That's some bullshit. That's
So
major
that's what I
bullshit.
thought. So if you do destroy this arrest, you get it back, but you get back the parts instead of him as a whole.
Okay.
I don't know if you have an answer for enchantments in that deck.
I
forget, but
don't.
I don't think so.
It's-
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know how to take care of this.
Yeah, unfortunately. So you do have another Urza left. No, you don't. No, yes you do. Yes you do. Yes you do. Yes,
Yeah, I got one more.
Yeah, I got one more. But that, oh, by the way, that 3/2 is unblockable.
Oh,
I
it's
should've- I should've said
unblockable? Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
And you can, so you can like return it to your hand and make more 2/2s. Like you should definitely be doing that, by the way, if you have nothing else to do. That's why it's in your deck, so you can grind things out with all the mana that you have.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, what do I do actually? I'll attack with one bear. Not on my watch. Oh my. Okay, so now,
So,
if you don't have anything else to do,
yeah.
return crit. Well, actually, go to combat first. Attack me with the 3/2. Unblockable. I can't block. Yep, I'm not lying to you. I cannot block.
Hesitant. Okay.
Now, use Cryptic Coat's ability to return it to your hand.
How do I? Okay, there we go. Activate.
Yep. Cast it again. Yep. And it even triggers your Junsakar. It would trigger your the 1/1 that grows when you cast an artifact too. Then Cryptic Coat is actually really good in your deck. We actually might want to put more. And if that face down card is a creature, you can turn it face up for its mana cost at any time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It is
it's
a
not
lot.
that.
It's a lot to understand. But are you starting to
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm understanding.
see it? Yeah, it is a lot though. I'll try to play this guy. Does it resolve? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll pay 2.
Make it pay
So
for it.
there could have been an argument that you like sack one of your 1/1s to make me pay 4 instead, so I don't cast any other spells, but I'll just pass. So here, once again, you go to combat, hit me with the 3/2 unblockable, and then do it again.
So do that.
Yep, I do not have an answer for that.
And then activate ability.
Mhm.
Auto pay.
Nice.
Throw it on the field. Auto pay.
Mhm.
No!
And then you can put it back in your hand too. Again.
The card. No!
What'd you get, buddy?
It was Sunfall.
Oh well. I mean, you're kind of killing me.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Yeah.
It's a backup plan, you know?
Ooh, oh, I get that. Yeah. Well, I'll play this gal. I don't know if it's gonna do much here. I kind of need to like overwhelm you, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just pass, I guess.
We're gonna thirst for knowledge. In hopes that I get something that can help. Land, and birdcage. Got it. Would birdcage?
I don't think you need help. I honestly have no answer for this Cryptic Coat.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
Investigate. Throw the Justicar.
We're gonna.
Before you return it, attack me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Yeah.
this and this.
Whoa. Are you sure? With the 3-2? Oh, I guess you already deciding.
It actually won't let me undo. So yeah, I guess I'm.
Yeah, you already put it in.
Yeah.
I will block with a bear. But we'll take 3. You'll gain 3. Yep. Honestly, just from seeing this interaction, I'm becoming more and more impressed by Cryptic Good. I think this card's very good. Like you've drawn very little.
I
but,
want
like,
you
you're
to know
still
all the stuff that's like
extreme
face
and
down is
extreme-
stuff that I can
yeah.
use. I just want you to know that.
Nice. Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes. Well, that was a good draw. Like Bushwhacker.
Because
Or Beast Farm.
the other one was another cryptic coat.
Ooh, that's really funny. Yeah, I'll get him the flyer, I guess.
So we'll do this.
Oh boy. That was a mighty NOV.
We'll get rid of the thing that I can't stop.
In response, I will Strength of the Coalition kicked. And I'll give her +2/+2, and they'll all get counters. So she will live now. And I think Brawler gets really big here. Yeah. Triggers for every other +1/+1 encounter.
So I just fed you. Mother!
Well, no, not necessarily. I was waiting to cast this anyway, but it did get to live there. Yeah, we got ourselves a game now.
We could do this.
Still facing down a 3-2 unblockable and a ton of chump blockers.
We'll do this. Completely forgot I had that, so that's good. And I can do this.
Yeah, I'll take 7. Go down to 6.
A flying clue. Yep.
A flying clue. Play land. Gain life. So like, I don't think I can get there. We can get like close, but I'm gonna kill your clue. I'm gonna fight it. Bushwhack.
Okay.
And like, I don't know what to do here. So we can get him for 3, but I'm just dead if you attack everything. I guess I'll get him with a bear.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I think that's wise. I think that means you just have gain here. Block 3. Well, no, not necessarily. Not yet. Depending what's. Okay. Oh, you do have an answer for the arrest. A hammer.
So I have to equip it first, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Fuck it. Do that.
Oh my god. Nice, dude. Nice.
Okay,
Well,
so why is
Key,
it not...
we were talking about having a little tournament if you're interested. We might be having a tournament in the future.
It's not letting me...
3 and 10. Yeah, there you go. No.
It's not letting me do it.
3 tap sacrifice. The creature should have it. The creature, not the hammer. The creature.
Oh, that's why I messed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
Yeah. You broke him out of jail.
Choose
Can
a
I say-
legendary permanent you wish to keep. All others will go
Choose
to...
the untapped one.
And then 5/5.
Yeah. Then now for sure we're dead. Just kill the Redeemer.
Yeah.
We don't know what format. We don't know.
Yeah.
I will be commentating in this like hypothetical tournament. I have no idea what we do, but something on arena. Something on arena. And probably something like anyone can join in and play, so that like people who are new to arena can just at least try to play. That would be really cool.
Each device has a role in my plan.
Just do that.
Each
Yeah,
device has a
yeah.
role in my plan.
Yeah, and then
All
and then click
attack.
the space bar. Yeah, and then I don't think we don't die, but oh, we go down to 1. Wow, if my creatures had trample,
It'd be a different story.
I would get you, yeah, but Botanical Brawler gets in for, yeah, nothing I do matters here. GG, buddy. GG. That was a good game.
Three blockers.
Nice. Yeah, Cryptic Coat.
Birdcage.
Yeah, Cryptic Coat. Maybe Joe just doesn't want to kill me.
Oh, I should have did this first. Yeah, that's fine.
This is the legacy of the Thra.
Exile stuff to be
Ramp up
petty.
production
Yeah, you should exile my party. Yeah.
Oh,
Nah, you got it. Nice. Good job, pal. GG. All right, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna get a snack and relax a bit.
No, you must keep playing.
I mean, if you say less. Nah, I gotta get some water in me right now.
You know, I think this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, that was super fun. And
So,
the game was super fun. If y'all weren't here during the beginning of stream, Joe went through a quiz of mine of seeing if a card is good or not. Very worth watching. I assume it'll be a video at some point.
Yeah, I'll just I'll talk to PD and get it all sorted.
Yeah. Nice.
Hold on, don't you can't leave yet. I gotta find someone to raid.
Yeah.
Get that music up. All right, now Twitch. You know what? Should we raid another? You guys want to see more magic? Is that what you guys want to do?
Ooh.
You want to see more magic? We'll go to magic.
You find a pal.
We'll find a new pal. We will. All right, you guys want to see more magic? Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, viewers high to low. Oh, I'm in the top like 30 in the category. Look at that.
And that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Oh.
Is there any other VTubers that are streaming? Right
That
now?
was a good question. I don't know.
Let's see.
Yo, J-Man. Follow.
Well,
Check-
thank you for the follow. Why isn't the thing happening? Of course it wouldn't freaking work. Oh, because I don't have the new one on here.
Hmm.
I gotta add Twitch alerts up here. Well, J-Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't see any other VTuber.
Uh-oh.
So. Oh, I found one.
Nice. Nice.
It's a frog.
A frog.
Yeah. Thanks for beating up Boxerchain a little bit. Yeah, anytime.
Oh.
We're gonna mess with this deck, by the way. We're gonna keep working on it. I think it should
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
into something.
absolutely.
But
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna
absolutely.
raid this VTuber called South Pole. Let's see his Frog King.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh, I didn't.
But anyway, we're gonna raid him.
Oh, that's weird.
This is the ending scene here, but we love you all. Thank you, Boxer Chad, aka Problem Merchant, which you guys should definitely go and check him out. He's in the link or the thingy right there. There you go. That's also his thing. You should go follow him. But oh yeah, I accidentally muted him.
Really
Ain't that fantastic? But anyway, so yeah, well we're leaving. All right, good. Thank you all. Love you all. Bye bye. Can't raid because the Primal Merchant thing's in the way. Dismiss. All right. Anyway, bye.